What is going on, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen of the world? We're back again with another wonderful replay theater. Timestamps in the description box if you were not interested in some of these characters that you are seeing, because God knows I have that happen to me all the time. So you can potentially find your favorites, maybe not. I'm starting to notice less and less character diversity in the replays available. And it's kind of starting, like, I'm seeing way more Susanoo and S than I want to see. Let's go, Kagura, get it in, boy. I thought that was gonna get more damage. Oh, he done fucked up. Oh, he done oh, show me! That was too low. Ooh, I bet he tried to growler that, fucked up. Maybe Netcode got him a bit. Something went wrong. Oh, he done fucked up again. Kagura, you gotta work on your shit. Actually, when he died, no, maybe. If the Azrael is popped overdrive, he may have been able to kill. I am not in any way, shape, or form convinced in the amount of damage he could have gotten, but because he had a weak point, he would have gotten a ground bounce, and he would have gotten the Rekkas, and if he popped it, he would have been able to get the overdrive Blackhawk Stinger, which does ridiculous damage. Yeah, he's just fucking up the Growler. But I'm not completely convinced. Like, I probably would have gone for it, and then would have fucked up, and I would have lost the round. I would have been sad. But at least I put it all on the line, man. Why would you mess it up, man? Block. I think that's punishable if you instant block. Maybe not by Kagura. With certain characters, like Bang could probably kill you. That looked like he should have gotten a confirm there, to be honest. Oh, he done fucked up. Oh, he done fucked up! That was bad. That's a bad habit I have myself as well. Like, when you have a guaranteed fatal counter right there, you need to hit confirm it properly. You can't be using your meter like that, and unfortunately, he did use the meter, and it was very predictable, and he got bursted. That hurts too, when you use your meter and then you get they burst right afterwards. I believe that's an attempted DP bait, but I think 6-8 flashes with DP. Lost my godlike. Ooh. I think that was a fuzzy somehow. I didn't know jump landing recovery would operate like that. Because his character model was very clearly standing up, but the exclamation point came up that, you know, he didn't block high. So that was a fuzzy. Oh, the dirty shit, but he fucked up. What did he try to do? What could that have been? Maybe 6B does work, but he just did it too slow. I've never seen that attempted route before. Usually I just see people go for like an instant air dash JC. Or even just dash forward 5B Rekkas. Something, you know, simple. That was a very early. Okay, it's gonna work out though. Makoto, one of the most rewarding overdrives available, like for anybody. I mean, look at that. That was 3.4k off of 5A, and she got full corner carry. So like, she just got 3.5k, took his burst, put him in the corner, off of a 2A overdrive. That's pretty fucking impressive. Oh my god! He had his sword out and in the air, and she still ducked him in the throat. That's gotta feel bad for that Jubei. Nice burst bait, dude! Hopefully he loses the round now. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know what she tried to do. This Makoto's way too patient. This Makoto was way too patient. She's respecting Jubei far more than he deserves to be respected as a character. And that's why she lost that round. Nice side switch, I dig it. I'm surprised that's still able to go on. Gotta respect. What was she waiting for? I mean, maybe he could super, but surely she can option style. I don't know, she's playing too scared. Like, against one of the least threatening characters in the game, she's playing super scared, and it's really weird to see. I just do not understand it. That sucks. That really sucks. Nice burst bait again. Now he might get his burst back and go for it. If he had been mashing it, he could have gotten it. And honestly, with how this Makoto's playing, I think I probably would have gone for it. But I'm cheeky. And I throw a lot, so, you know. Shouldn't really respect my decision making. That's more or less how I expected the entire match to go. Just Makoto bullying Jubei. Just took her 2 rounds to wake up and understand that Jubei's not a character you have to be scared of. That was really strange. Alright, 2 characters I'm not particularly used to analyzing. It's actually probably not a bad move to use against Amane, because Amane has such weird hitboxes on all of his normals, like that. Like whenever he throws out whatever the fuck that is, like those ribbons, whatever you want to call them. Nice cross ender. Oh, I see that reset. Like every time I see a Tsubaki match, I feel like actually, I'm saying that, but every time I see a Tsubaki match, it's this one player. So it's understandable that I would see that same reset over and over, but I feel like I see them go for it consistently, and it never fucking works. But yeah, so anyway, Amane, whenever he throws out the cloth, the part in the middle actually doesn't have a hitbox, so that slide of Tsubaki's is actually probably mad good against it, because it would just flow past the hitbox and get into the middle ring because it doesn't have one, and then you'd probably get a fatal counter off. I think that fatal counters. It's kind of strange to me how little meter Amane actually gets from using the regular drive moves. Like if he puts down the spinning tops, or if he charges it with the stance, he gets it. It builds up incredibly fast. But you get almost nothing from using the regular drive. Like look at that. He got like 1/10 of 1 meter. Is he immediately level 3? Like why would they amp up his chip damage, but not... Like, why wouldn't you augment that? Why would you augment chip damage? If I was in control of everything, which obviously I should be, fuck the chip damage, keep the chip damage as it was perfectly fine and acceptable as it already existed, but make his drive moves actually charge shit up. So you don't have to rely on just doing that and making it so that, you know, a person has no choice but to sit there in block stun for 2 seconds, and they have to barrier it, and they get a free level 3. Like, why not make it part of a progression as the match goes along, instead of, again, having to rely on that shit? It's weird. Oh, how are you not gonna confirm that? Oh, Tsubaki, you're throwing. There we go. It's not gonna kill because Tsubaki doesn't have a significant damage output. Going for the cheeky shit. Come on now. He just used 50 meter for that setup, and he used 100 meter just to die like a bitch. Come on, man. How does this person... This person has like a 75% win rate or some shit on Tsubaki too. I've never actually seen them win. I've never seen a replay where they've won. And like, I see shit like that and I am just mystified as to where that win rate comes from. That was so dumb! Ooh, good call out, but didn't get a confirm. Oh my god, fuck that move. That was strange. That was even weirder. Boy, this match is prototypical of how Blaze lose Gons in Central Fiction. Just a bunch of shit happening I can't understand. I don't like it. Ribcage is up and we're all fucked now. There's no real counterplay to it, which is a wonderful thing to put in the fighting game. She was actually flashing in danger state before. I kind of want to see that again. I'm going to check this out again. I'm going to finish the replay, but I want to come back in and look at that again afterwards. Because it looked like Ribcage, the armor activating, actually maintained it for longer than it should have lasted because she was in danger state. I saw her health bar flash to danger state before the Ribcage itself actually wore off. And it looked like one of Jin's 5As had hit her when she was in danger state, but Ribcage was still there. And I want to just look at that again to see if I saw it properly. But if that is the case, that's some bullshit. Oh, how are you gonna fuck it up like this? That's like watching myself try to do Jin combos, because that's supposed to be the micro dash 5 or 2B. And he just fucked up the micro dash, which is exactly what I would fuck up. That's bullshit! What? She can cover her fucking YOLO super with a perfectly safe projectile. Cool, dude. Good job, Arc System Works. Why do I play this game? Why do I care about it? God damn it, I hate Team Blue. Ooh, no. Oh, that sucks! Too far away. You gotta make Izanami a bit thicker so that she'll actually get hit by proper combos. I think that's automatic. I don't think that was a call out. Is that even gonna hit? Okay. Alright, good to know. Good to know that that shit'll still hit. I was kind of curious if it would just activate the guard point, but I suppose that does qualify as an unblockable, and unblockables have never been hit by armor like that. So anyway, let me check this out again. Just want to go to the end of the round and see it. It's a shame you can't rewind. I feel like I say that every other replay theater. There's something that I want to see again. Danger. Fuck. I actually didn't really see it, but it looked like... Fuck, you can't go back, you can only go forward. One more time, one last time! This time I'm gonna watch, because now I know exactly where it happens, because I had one eye kinda on the health bar and one eye kinda on what was happening, and it looked like 5C activated it, but I feel like I remember seeing Jin throw out a 5A afterwards, but like obviously you can't Gatling from 5C to 5A, so maybe I just saw it incorrectly. Oh, okay. So actually that was pretty bullshit. His alpha counter clashed with whatever Izanami was doing, and then he threw out a 5A, and during the alpha counter she went into danger state, but Ribcage stayed there. So ideally, if you know that actually worked properly and her going into danger state removed her, losing all her barrier, properly removed Ribcage like it should, then she would have taken that 5A hit and Jin would have gotten out scot-free and would not have lost that round. Unfortunately, that's not the way it works, and for some reason, Ribcage lingered past her getting into danger state, and she took a round because, yeah, some bullshit. So, from experience, this is a super fun matchup. Good job, dude. Really nailed that one. I'm really surprised he didn't just take the free Jayako. Because I believe that would break the armor. Because every single armor, I shouldn't say every single, all the armor moves that I know of, oh my god. All the armor moves I know of in this game, great, he's just as good at hornet combos as I am. They have a damage threshold, like they won't just absorb anything. If you breach a certain amount of damage, the move will go through and it'll hit you. And I believe Jayako will do that. That 5A hits mad high. Feels bad. Doesn't really feel bad. This Azrael is not playing well enough to deserve a win. I wonder if both of those are supposed to be DP. That last one coming out as a DP does make me think that those were all supposed to be DPs and he just fucked up. What the fuck? That's not cool! Okay, what's he gonna do with the fatal counter? Nothing. Ooh, okay, I dig it. I think 6A would have beaten... Oh my god. I think 6A would have beaten any option that Hazama had right there. It would have beaten it out. Maybe he could have 2C'd? I don't know if it's fast enough. The 6A is decently slow, but like, if he had tried to throw out Jayako, I need to stop hitting that button. If he had thrown out Jayako, it would have beaten that. If he had thrown out Exceed Excel, I believe it would have beaten that. If he had tried to throw, it would have beaten that. Like, it beats pretty much everything. The only thing that I'm not sure of is if he had thrown out a really quick low. But Hazama doesn't really have any particularly fast lows. Alright. Mentor versus Pupil. Who's gonna win? I believe in the Pupil. God, I'm so negative about Jubei. I need to stop doing that. Just stay in the middle, man. No biases whatsoever. Who cares that Arc System Works made you waste $8 on this shitty ass character? Don't be biased. Don't be petty. Be bitter. He's probably dead. Holy shit, that health is just chunking away. Can you not cancel that? I thought you could cancel that straight into a super, but I guess not. No reason to rapid cancel that if you could. I think if he had thrown out a JB, it would have hit. Oh my god. What you get for using that projectile in neutral. It's not reliable at all. What the fuck? Okay, I dig it. Unfortunately, now he doesn't have access to that move anymore. That sucks. That happened to me a decent amount when I was doing his trials. I got a lot of accidental cross-ups. That went from pretty competitive in the first round to a complete ass beating in the second. Damn it! That's not a good start. That's a really bad start. Now you're Taokaka. Okay, you managed to mash out. I was about to say, you're Taokaka. You have no reversal of any way until you get meter. Stuck in the corner against one of the most bulliest, it's not even a fucking word, but I'm going for it, characters in the game. Oh, okay, didn't manage to finish it. Alright, let's see if they can start this round without getting popped by a 5B in the face right away. Okay, now we actually have a chance. I mean, Taokaka will run neutral against Susanoo all day long, but I feel like if she gets hit, that's it right there. Or if she lets him roll out of the corner for free. Ooh, I think that was a free. I was just about to say, I don't think you can get away with that. I believe that was a free punish. One more hit. You tried to do it again. Like, did you not learn your lesson? Of course not. It's a Susanoo player. They don't actually learn. They don't improve. Ooh, that sucks. I think she might have just gone over his head, but I think she pressed the button to go through a little bit too early, so the hitbox disappeared. Ooh, that was actually crafty. I like that. That sucks. Never mind. Yes. One more hit. No. Yes. Yes. Wait, that fails? They gave that move fatal counter properties? Who's ever gonna, I mean, obviously he just got fataled by that, but who's ever gonna get fatal countered by that shit? Her old fatal counter was just fine, man. Oh, come on. That's just not a good decision. I like that round start by Platinum. Damn, block something. This is an anime game online. We don't block, homie. She's still hitting buttons. She lucked out that time. Man, I can't believe. Got counter hit on every single wake up so far, and she is still hitting buttons. And now the Lambda loses for not hitting buttons. That's a fucking bummer. Still not blocking. They woke up and for like a tenth of a second, they held barrier, and they just got popped in the face. Why would you ever, from that range, why would you ever do that? Okay, surely she's not gonna run this back. Please don't put this in my life. Okay. Oh my god. This is why people online don't learn, man. Because they make the dumbest decisions, but they work out anyway for some reason or another. Like, who hits a button? when there are literally swords coming out of the ground under your feet, and you're not even in range to hit with anything. Platinum has nothing from that range that she can do. What is happening? I swear to God, if you wake up and get counter hit. She was still hitting buttons! And the Lambda just stood there and let her do it! God! Damn it, somebody block something! Fuck! Oh my God. Wait, was that Exceed Excel? Hang on, I need to actually see that again. I thought Exceed Excel popped. I thought Exceed Excel popped right when she hit. That went 3 rounds, right? 3 miserable rounds. Like, I actually want to see that again, because I don't think she had Exceed Excel before she did that. So she did get, not Exceed Excel, I don't think she had Active Flow before she did the Exceed Excel. So she got... Nope, she very clearly did have it. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. Fuck Active Flow, man. There are things the world would be better without, and Active Flow and Exceed Excel is one of them. Every time I see that shit, I just remember how excited I was when I was watching the gameplay. When I was hearing about the new characters, thinking, you know, Naoto looks awesome, Hibiki looks awesome, Susanoo looks awesome. I thought Central Fiction was gonna be my favorite BlazBlue, man. Boy, did that change in a fucking hurry. Well, this is a fair and balanced matchup right now. Alright, let's move on to the next round. Jesus Christ, that was the 13-second round! That was 3 combos, wasn't it? Like, that was 1 combo into a reset, into another combo, into a hit, and the super killed. Not quite dead. She's dead. God damn it! Why do I still do these? Alright, let's end it on the clusterfuck. Where are you? There you are. This is what I want to see. And actually, it just occurred to me that whatever they recently did in this patch, they have completely removed the you cannot play this replay back problem that used to occur. So whatever they did there, kudos. Because it just occurred to me that ever since I restarted doing these, I've never gone, like I used to always go through after downloading and check them so I could just remove all the ones that I couldn't replay so that didn't happen in the middle of the replay theater. I haven't done that, and I haven't run into a single replay that's been impossible to actually watch. So, thanks for that. There's one moment of positivity. Back to the regularly scheduled negativity. How much damage does she actually get from a fatal? No, we're never gonna know. I mean, I figure usually around, it's kind of just become, you know, you kind of expect 4K from the fatal counter. 5K if you're, depending on your character, or depending on your specific hit confirm. That was actually a really boring match. Where's the Kagura mirror? Great, right there. Perfect. Let's end on that one instead. But yeah, I kind of just expect 4K. Like, if I see a fatal counter, I expect 4K. If I see 5K, I know it's an actually, like, really good combo. I guess would be the best way for me to quantify it. Unless you're, like, Taokaka, in which case I expect 3K. Because, for some reason, nobody Arc System Works gives a shit about that character. Ooh, oh, okay. Surely he could have gotten a full call, like if he had done a stance cancel immediately? This is more what I expect when I see mirror matches of certain characters. Just a wild, flailing clusterfuck. How the fuck is that not real? It's interesting actually, now that I've seen that hitbox, I'm surprised he jumps forward. It seemingly jumps forward on reaction to that move. You would think just jumping backwards and throwing out one of Kagura's massive ass jumping normals would actually get a free punish there. There it is. I'm actually surprised he waited that long because I feel like right there would be a fairly good place to potentially option select the burst. There, just getting bodied by the overheads. That's always surprising to see because you would think, you know, playing that character, you would be able to recognize the animations pretty well, and that's not exactly the fastest overhead in the world. But not cross. See, that's another thing. You think as a Kagura player, you'd be able to recognize when that's going to cross up and when it's not. That's not the case. All right. There we go. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.